families to order. Would you please call the roll, Mr. Secretary?
Chairwoman Franklin.
Here.
Vice Chair Neely. Ranking Member Meredith.
Here.
Representative Beard.
Here.
Representative Bratton.
Here.
Representative Brown.
Here.
Representative Gannon. Representative Haefner.
Here.
Representative Lauer. Representative Newman.
Here.
Representative North.
Here.
Representative Brinkley.
All right, thank you. I move that House Bill 2127, which is transporting a minor across state lines to obtain an abortion, be voted to pass. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Chairwoman Franklin.
Aye.
Vice Chair Neely. Ranking Member Meredith.
No.
Representative Beard.
Aye.
Representative Bratton.
Aye.
Representative Brown.
Aye.
Representative Gannon. Representative Haefner.
Aye.
Representative Lauer. Representative Newman.
No.
Representative North.
No.
Representative Brinkley.
All right. By your vote of 5 ayes and 3 noes, you have voted House Bill 2127 do pass. I move that House Bill 2384 be voted to pass. This is Representative Rader's bill that requires the Department of Health and Senior Services who present themselves for an investigation of elder abuse to provide written materials to the individual that may be indicated as the perpetrator. Is there any discussion?
For the hearing.
All right.
Was opposition or was there?
No. All right. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Chairwoman Franklin.
Aye.
Vice Chair Neely.
Aye.
Ranking Member Meredith. Representative Beard.
Aye.
Representative Bratton.
Aye.
Representative Brown.
Aye.
Representative Gannon. Representative Haefner. Representative Lauer. Representative Newman.
No.
Representative North.
No.
Representative Brinkley.
All right, by your vote of 6 ayes and 3 noes, you have voted House Bill 2384 do pass. All right, I move that House Bill 2580 be voted do pass. This is where the court would appointing a guardian for an incapacitated person. They would give priority to the incapacitated person's choice or nomination of spouse or family member. Is there any discussion, ma'am?
Madam Chair, I showed in my notes that we didn't have a hearing on this bill, that it was the third bill that we were supposed to hear on last week, that it wasn't presented.
It was heard.
Was there
She presented one and then she presented the other, Representative Rader.
So they were presented together last week?
She presented one and then she stayed and she presented the other. She sat at her desk.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Please call the roll.
Chairwoman Franklin.
Aye.
Vice Chair Neely.
Aye.
Ranking Member Meredith.
Aye.
Representative Beard.
Aye.
Representative Bratton.
Aye.
Representative Brown.
Aye.
Representative Gannon. Representative Haefner.
Aye.
Representative Lauer. Representative Newman.
No.
Representative North.
No.
Representative Brinkley.
Yeah.
That was
It's perfect time.
All right.
Children and families.
By your vote of 8 ayes, with a little noise in there, and 2 noes, you have voted House Bill 2580 do pass. And that concludes our hearing for today. Thank you for your attention, attendance,